I'm going to be changing the thermal coupling on a hotbox asphalt carrier. Keep watching the video. Welcome back. It's Jeff Lepard from DoItAllCeiling.com, and on this channel we do concrete, lime painting, asphalt repair, and so much more. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I'm just getting ready to change the thermal coupling on my burner here. This has been sitting for a few years, so the thermal coupling is no good anymore. So I have to remove this housing that's protecting the burner. So I'm going to just start off by removing the housing that I can get access around the back here and get a wrench to remove the thermal coupling. So first thing I'm going to do is remove these bolts. Okay, so there's the housing that's removed. So now we have gained access to everything that's going on here. We're going to start by taking the top bolt off the thermal coupling. So just going to use a 3/8 and just going to turn that until it comes off. As soon as you get it loosened, you should be able to turn it by hand and it becomes free. Just going to feed that down through the bottom, and now we'll take off the other portion. So now, last but not least, you just want to get the top of the thermal coupling off. It doesn't matter if you damage it, you're removing it entirely. So you can bend it, you can do whatever you need to do. And I'm just right now using vice grips because it's a little bit stubborn, just to loosen it up, and so I can remove it from its housing. Okay, so there's the thermal coupling, free and clear. So now I'm ready to install the thermal coupling. Everything's clean around the surrounding area. I've sprayed a little bit of WD-40 just to make sure it installs properly. I'm going to be using a 24-inch thermal coupling, and I'm going to drop the link down below so that you can purchase one if you need one off of Amazon. So I'm just going to open this up. Just going to put it together, and I am going to install this. Just put everything, get the pieces out. And depending on your application purpose, you may or may not need some of the adapters that come with it, but in this case I will. So here's your thermal coupling. I'm just going to head and put the adapters on so that I can actually bolt it on like so, and I'm just going to get it down the hole where the burner is, and I'm going to screw this in. So just untwine some of the copper wire and feed it down the hole. You can worry about adjusting where you're going to position it after. Once you get it through the hole, and now you'll just need to use a wrench or grips. You can do it by hand if it'll move, just to make sure you're not going to strip it. And once you get that in place, then just use your grips to tighten it. Okay, so I'm just going to feed the other end of the thermal coupling up and slightly bend it where I can easily install this. Okay. Just make sure it's all the way in. And just hand tighten it before using a wrench to tighten it. Okay, so the thermal coupling is now installed. I've turned the propane tank on. We're going to test this out, and so we have to hold this button to make sufficient propane come out. We're going to light it. When to know that the thermal coupling is working, the thermal coupling will heat up in here, the element, and it'll tell this that it's safe to release the. Once you release the button, the flame should remain lit. So I'm going to go ahead and use this lighter. And I'm going to begin the flame, like so. I've got to hold the button for 20 to 30 seconds. for the thermocoupling to heat up. And once I release, if everything works, the flame should remain lit. And we will see if that works. Okay, my hands are off the trigger there, the button, and the flame remains lit. This tells me that the thermocoupling was a successful install. There's nothing wrong with the burner. So job is now complete. I can put the housing back together, and we're finished up here. So that's it, guys. The job's now complete. Don't forget, I'll leave a link in the description below for the 24-inch thermocoupling, or a little bit longer, or whatever size you need. You'll have that in the link below if you guys are requiring a thermocoupling. So just want to thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bash that bell to turn notifications on for all upcoming videos. Give me a thumbs up and like the video. Share the video. Leave a comment down below. Check out our other videos. And guys, we'll see you on the next video. DoItAllCeiling.com. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.